Do you want spicy or medium spicy? Yes, I'm talking about Pani Puri or Golgappe, the famous street food of India. But where did Pani Puri really originate from? Do you know? Let's go back in time. Long ago, during the time of the Mahabharata, the five Pandava brothers lost their kingdom in a cruel game of dice. They were forced into exile for 13 long years. Their palaces were gone, their riches were gone. They were accompanied by their mother Kunti and their wife Draupadi. One evening, after a very tiring journey, the Pandavas returned back to their little shelter, which was deep in the woods. Bhim, one of the brothers, was very hungry and he held his stomach dramatically.
If food doesn't appear soon, I may accidentally eat the cooking pot too.
Arjuna laughed. Nakul and Sahadev went and searched inside the baskets to find some food, hopefully. And Yudhishthir, just like always, was very calm and peaceful. Inside the hut, their mother Kunti looked at the nearly empty kitchen. There was barely anything left to eat. They only had some leftovers, a little dough, some mashed potatoes and spices, tamarind water, and that was it. Now Kunti decided to test Draupadi. So Kunti went to Draupadi with the leftovers and said, "Make something for the five Pandavas with this leftover food."
Feed all five Pandavas with this.
Draupadi blinked. What? This? Draupadi was shocked. Even Bhim peeked into the bowl of the leftovers and sighed sadly. But Draupadi did not complain. Instead, she thought carefully. And suddenly, she had a spark of an idea. She rolled the tiny balls of dough, flattened them, and fried them till they puffed into crisp golden bubbles. Each shell was round, light, and very crunchy. Then she started filling the shells with the spicy potato mixture and poured some tamarind water inside them. She handed the first one to Bhima, but there was one rule: eat it in one bite.
Eat it in one bite.
There it went. Crunch! The shell, the puri, was so crunchy. The spicy water burst everywhere. It was spicy, tangy, minty, and flavors that Bhim had never imagined he would expect in this tiny little shell. Bhim's eyes grew wide. Arjun quickly grabbed a pani puri before Bhima would finish all of them. Nakul and Sahadev started eating it as well. Nakul wanted a little spicier, and Sahadev wanted sweet water. Even the serious Yudhishthir smiled, and in no time, all the five Pandava brothers were laughing and eating like children.
More.
One more! Make mine extra tikha!
And for the very first time, in many difficult days, the forest echoed with happiness. And Kunti was watching quietly. She was very happy and pleased. And people say this was the birth or the invention of Pani Puri. Today, this tiny crispy snack is loved all across India. In Mumbai, they call it
Pani Puri.
Pani Puri. In Delhi,
Golgappa.
in Kolkata, they call it
Puchka.
in Odisha,
Gupchup.
and in Rajasthan,
Batashe.
Batashe. Every city gives it a new name, and every vendor claims to make the best one. Some make it sweet, some make it fiery enough to make your eyes water, but the magic remains the same. One tiny bite and one huge explosion of flavor. And Bollywood? Oh, Bollywood is heavily influenced by Pani Puri or Golgappe because Pani Puri in Indian cinema is never just food. It's romance, friendship, flirting, teasing, first dates, college memories, and a lot more. Movies like Rabne Bana Di Jodi, yes, the Golgappa competition, Davate Ishq, Bad News, and many more feature memorable Indian street food moments that capture the fun chaos of Pani Puri culture. Because every Indian knows this moment, standing at a very crowded street stall trying not to spill the pani, while the vendor asks rapidly, "Tikha ya meetha?"
Tekha ya medium?
And before you can answer, crunch. There your Pani Puri is ready in your plates. So this was the story behind the invention of Pani Puri. And now I am really craving a Pani Puri. So I'm gonna go get that. And for more stories, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe only to Talk Tales. Stories old, lessons gold. See you in the next one. Bye.